Hello everybody, I'm SosaFlo, this is Antimatter Gaming, and today I'm going to be going through my set of a GBL run. Now, I am brand new to Antimatter Gaming, I'm so excited to be on here, so I thought I'd bring my style of GBL to Antimatter Gaming, and I'm going to bring out my Nidoking that I love playing with oh so much, and I'm going to have the Power Up Punch Medicham on there that I love playing oh so much. Now, I can play the Nidoking here because with the Medicham and Lickitung core being so strong, so powerful, I have the Nidoking and I can play with other Pokemon out there, Spice Pokemon. They've given free range because that core is so strong for you to be able to try new things. So Nidoking, I see a ton of grass, I see a ton of ground, right? I have Mega Horn for the darks just in case. So we're going to have some fun with this matchup, with this line, playing my style. Now, I brought Power Up Punch Medicham. You're like, well, Dynamic Punch is really good, and it is absolutely really good. But for me and my playstyle, the way I play, the way I win, is I want to chip away and I want to punch down. So I'm going to farm down. There's one Power Punch. Look at my counters. Farming up. Now I've got all this energy. The Pokemon is off the table. The Venusaur has to come out, and I throw something. Is it going to get the shield? Oh, don't get the shield. The triple counters are doing tremendous amount of damage. And before another Frenzy Plant can come off, I get another Power Up Punch off. Again, my playstyle, having fun. Now they've banked energy in the back. I got to make note of that, as now a 4 boosted Power Up Punch is coming for this Gramble. No shield, and look at that. Half of the health gone because of that Power Up Punch. Now I bring my poison in for these fairies. Starting to see these fairies creep up. We started to see them earlier this week, right? Someone made a video. We saw some fairies popping here, popping there, popping everywhere. So that's another reason why Nidoking is here, because with this rise of dark, because Nidoking and Medicham are so strong, that you have to bring fairies to take care of it. And that's why I'm countering the counters, and I get a Gardevoir. Nidoking's gonna feast. Bye. Oh, a double fairy team? Oh my goodness, lead Nidoking, let's go. This is what I'm talking about. This ABB, I'm seeing a lot of ABB playstyle out here. So if I see a fairy, that means there might be another fairy, or there are 2 rock or steel types in the back. So I have that Medicham for it, but it's double fairy, it's triple fairy. Oh, it's a zoom roll, and I can bring in my Lickitung here or my Medicham and just Power Up Punch and do all what I need to do. Get shield, get rid of all the extra energy, build up off of my Nidoking earlier. So yeah, Nidoking did exactly what I wanted to do. Chunked all of those Pokemon down, got rid of Gardevoir in a second. That Fairy Wigglytuff took a bunch of hits, and then that had a dip, low health, and now I've brought out the 3rd Pokemon. Success for a Spice pick for rank 459 on PV Poke. Success. But this success is absolutely accommodated for the fact that Medicham and Lickitung core are so strong, taking out most of the meta. That's why if you're trying to have some fun here, the Medicham Lickitung core would be great if you're trying to try out Steelix or a Flyer type or another Dark type. These Pokemon here, these 2 Pokemon, super strong, can soak up energy, can flip switches. Lickitung so healthy right now. Takes the body slam off that Wigglytuff. I'm going straight for the Power Up Whip. The Power Whip. Let's go. Let's do this. Super effective. Goodbye with shields. Whew. That was nice. That was nice. It was very great. A triple fairy. Nidoking feasted. But we're not always going to get triple fairy. So let's find out how our next battle is. We are 2-0 right now. Nidoking's got some success. Power Up Punch doing me justice. We get an Umbreon. Does this trainer know Nidoking's movesets? Let's find out. This is why we have the Mega Horn. I'm tapping right away at it. The whole game plan for Nidoking. The fairies, the dark typing, right? Help out the Lickitung, help out the Medicham if I need to. This will force a shield, or look at the damage! Goodbye, Umbreon. I might just take Nidoking, to the next regionals for seeing all these darks out here. No way. There's way too much ice. Don't do that. That's a bad call. But that Mega Horn, I've never seen so much health get off of Umbreon so quickly. As a Sand Tomb lands on the Gligar, I'm just putting that effective damage down. I want to keep the switch, so I'll bring in the Lickitung. He's got tons of energy. I can soak up a Dig. I can soak up an energy or an Aerial Ace. And never forget, he is debuffed. So those Licks are doing a little bit extra damage. Now he brings in his Poliwrath and I swap out immediately. I'm okay with that because I have that Power-Up Punch. Again, Power-Up Punch shining successfully where I need to in my macro play. Power Punch, well, I'm excited about it because it's fighter on fighter. So it's going to hurt. It's going to be effective, but it's going to boost my counters. And there we go again. Now I know his counts are 6 to Ice Punch. So by the time I get to my second Power-Up Punch, he's at a second Ice Punch. I could take these Ice Punches. Not really threatening me. I'm almost at a third Power-Up Punch. I'm playing a game with my opponent. Let's find out. He does get the shield. Can I get it? Can I get it? And roll. I tapped it, but CMP goes to the Poliwrath. Well done, Poly. Now it's fine. No health. I can farm down what I need to. I've got a Power Whip ready to go. I've got Body Slams for days. I take a Dig. This is going to be really tough. Gligar, really not something I want to play with. And even though I landed that Mega Horn, which was great, did not really do me justice. If I had the Psychic, I would have had a better matchup with the Poly, or if I had thrown the Power Whip on Poly when it first came out. But oh, 1 HP, 1 HP. It was so close. If I had thrown the Body Slam earlier, I could have Body Slammed and not been afraid of the shield that the opponent held onto. So GG's for my opponent for doing that. And we see a Noctowl. Noctowl's got that nerf from Sky Attack, but it's back. It's thick. We're seeing a bunch of ghosts flying around here. Absolutely bringing Noctowl to Stonewall, people. My King's not afraid. My King's gonna get a shield. Awesome. You get a shield off a Sand Tomb and you debuff. I'll give you a skill for that Shadow Ball. Now I'm doing more damage. Look at what Poison Jabs are doing, debuffing that Noctowl. Here we go again with another Sand Tomb. No shield this time. Can I get it? No. But double debuffed. This thing is really low. That Poison Jab did go through, and now my King is ready to go with all the energy. The King throwing down the Sand Tomb onto this G-Fisk. Pretty effective with a debuff. Medicham gets almost half health on this thing, and I'm going straight for the Power Whip. This is a mind game now. This is my personal mind game. Let's play. Ooh, there's one Power-Up Punch. Good on my opponent for not shielding that. Now, thinking about it, superior, real tanky, probably will soak up the first one if your opponent has one shield. So I'm going to go for a second Power-Up Punch because I was like, he's probably shielding that first one. Let's see if he's up. No, he's not shielding. Give up your shield. Give up your shield. The Aerial Ace is going to take me out, though, because that's super effective with the new boof. But with that poison, I'm able to do fast attack damage. Can I get to that Sand Tomb in time? Yes! Now I know that my Licks will be doing a little more damage, and the Power Whip will be effective too. Look at the damage! Again, he's in the red. Walked away with tons of energy on this G-Fizz. So obviously one Earthquake, and that nerf doesn't even take Lickitung to the deep yellow. Anywhere near the yellow. It's not even in halfway. It's got to throw another Earthquake just to get me to the yellow. Lickitung so strong. I don't even need to throw anything. With the shield left, my opponent goes down. That defense debuff was so big for me there to get that off in the end and be able to chunk that down. Not to mention the tankiness of the Lickitung soaking up all of those Earthquakes. That's a 3-1. That's a positive set. Can we go 4-1? Let's see what we can do. We barely missed that fourth matchup with 1 HP in Dreams. Let's see. Oh, the Lantern. Lantern is so good in this meta right now. And I make the catch, but I'm now debating on whether or not this was a right catch to make. It is. Good. The Surf. I'll take it. Throws the Surf. Now, banking energy. I see what they're doing. They're going to go for it. Build up. Did I see the swap? I don't know if I caught the swap or not. The Power Whip goes off, and I get the shield. Great. I get a shield. I'm up a shield. I can give a shield. Monkey see, monkey do, right? Give a shield, get a shield. Love seeing it when you see battlers trying to keep the switch, trying to keep the advantages that they want. Spark being able to do more damage now, putting my Lickitung in the deeper yellow than I would like it to. Now, if this is a Thunderbolt, I'll be in the deep red, or if this is a Surf, it was a Thunderbolt. My opponent played that beautifully, hid their energy at the beginning through a Surf, and then went straight for the Thunderbolt. With all that energy now farming me down, they're able to throw a Surf, and now I'm gotta take it. And Medi's just gonna farm up. Oh, swaps immediately. And that's not a swap I want. It is not looking well as the Gligar save swaps coming in to put me in work. That lead lantern, definitely tough, right? I am super weak to that Surf with this Nidoking, and with the Gligar in the back too, super weak to that. We're going for broke. We're going for the Mega Horn. Mega Horn putting down the damage. No shield. Let's go. Half health. I mean, I might. Look at how much damage Nidoking just did. Like, half the health of Gligar gone. I can get that power-up punch. Maybe I'll get the shield because they're trying to get this energy off. No. No. That's huge. He's still around. And it's Dilgar too. Oh, no. Oh, what's my health out in Medicham? Oh, I can't take a drill run here. This would be crazy. 6. There it is. This is the drill run. And he's got the Surf ready to go. Oh, my opponent. I have to fast attack this down. No, it's even an Icy Wind. Oh, couldn't do it in time. GG's. That was such a macro play there. So how it played out at that point, right? If I shielded, I'm debuff. I throw the power-up punch. I can chunk it down, but that lantern just had enough energy left for a Surf ready to go, which means that I would have to think that counter gets in before and not get banked on a lag. A lot of issues there. Great plays by my opponent to bank that energy, so GG's. A great set run there, 3-2. This was my introduction for Antimatter, so I hope this shows Antimatter GG and all of you what I'm bringing to the table. Some good spice, some great in-play macro game in that micro-watt callouts, and also this lovely production. Thank you all for watching this wonderful production of Antimatter GG. Be sure to follow all of us in all of our respected accounts. I am SosaFlo. Be sure to check me out on Poke Battle Network as well. Thank you all for watching and have a wonderful night.